Hey everyone, this is Tim. I hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful day today, and I'm pretty excited. Just expanding our social circle a little bit, and I'm actually meeting up with a friend that I haven't seen in a long time, and I think we're gonna have lots of food. And it's always nice to have an additional person with you because you can order twice as much. And I'm just heading out to my favorite Chinese place. We're gonna have a lot of dim sum, maybe even some Peking duck. Thank you so much for joining, and without further ado, I better meet up with my friend. So I hope you're hungry. Come on, let's go. All right, thanks, Albert. All right. Albert, you got to smile. Good. All right, so that's pretty cool. I didn't realize you get your picture taken and your temperature scanned, so that's pretty neat. So this is our table, and Albert is already ordering up a storm. And as you can see, the table's a bit empty, but don't worry, that's gonna be corrected. So a little bit different here. Our table setting has arrived, and it's semi-self-serve. All right, let's do that. All right, so I think we've got a lot of food here. I think we're ready to order. Oh, Charlie? Hi, thank you so much. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. Oh, and Albert? Sorry.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so we ordered quite a bit of food. We just couldn't resist the Peking duck. So I think it's going to be a feast. So Charlie's putting in the order, and we'll bring you back when the food comes. Cheers. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you so much. All right, so our duck has arrived. Let me show you. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so more food has arrived, but let's try the duck first. I'll grab one of these. Here we go. I'll grab a piece of duck. Okay, some cucumbers. Oh, I must not forget the sweet sauce. I guess the best way to eat it is with your impeccably clean hands. It's very good. Nice and thin pancake and crispy skin and a meaty duck. Very refreshing with the veggies. So with the duck, this is nice because we get two courses. First one is a crispy skin and the Peking duck wrap. And we have another dish coming, which is a lettuce wrap with all that nice duck meat. I can't wait. So this looks like a lot of food, but that's okay. I remember in our younger years, Albert and I would polish off a duck each. So this is no problem here. Oh, thank you, Cindy. So I think we're having a little bit of problem here. All the food is coming out at once, and that's not a bad problem to have. Let me show you what we have. So Albert did a bit of the ordering. So we have a rice roll with crispy fish filling. It's almost like a fish and chip. Some buns. I think this is a barbecue pork pastry. Pork dumplings, a siomai mai. Really crispy shrimp wrapped in seaweed, and some bean curd crisps. And this is a soup dumpling, a massive dumpling there, and some gelatinous fish maw. All right, the soup dumpling is nice and hot. Let's try that first. It's a massive dumpling. All right, so let's dig into this. Oh, that's a little abalone there. All right, let's dig in. All right, let's give that a try. So flavorful and delicate. Beautiful shrimp and meaty filling. And Albert was suggesting a little bit of vinegar in the soup makes it taste better. Let's give that a try. For those of you who haven't tried fish maw, it's a nice gelatinous texture. A little bit of acquired taste, but quickly acquired. Really nice. And the vinegar does make it better. So I can't wait to finish this up and try other stuff on the table. All right, so remember that problem I said that we were having where too much food is coming out? Well, we have that again. So our second course of the duck is here. And this is duck meat with some crispy bits at the bottom and the lettuce leaves for the wrap. And since the lettuce wrap is here, let's give that a try. Thank you, thank you. And we'll take a scoop of this nice duck. A little bit of sauce. Nice and refreshing and crunchy with the lettuce, and duck is nice and meaty and flavorful. The second course is on par with the first. Okay, so before things get too cold, let's try the barbecue pork pastry. So the pastry feels nice and light and crisp. Oh, it's not barbecue pork. It's durian. I think. Oh, Albert. Okay, so Albert was doing the ordering and I should have known. Usually that comes out a little later. A little more tea. And the unfortunate thing is, it's all filled with this durian custard. I think it's good for Albert, not so good for me. Alright, so I was corrected. It was a barbecue pork buns that were ordered. So let's take a look and let's give it a try. Just want to be a little bit more cautious. I'm going to split it open and see what's inside first. Alright, that looks more like it. Beautiful pork inside, nice and red. Very good. Much better than the one previous. It's kind of nice. The pork is nice and fatty. Sometimes you get a nice pocket of pork fat. And they put a nice crackle on top. Very good. Alright, so I think it's time for something crispy. And let's try the crispy shrimp wrap. Okay. Wrapper is nice and crispy, and the shrimp is nice and springy and fresh. Very good. Hey, Calvin, thank you so much. This is wonderful.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. There's so much food. I think we just need a bigger table.
Yeah,
Next
we're
time.
going to try to refresh today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.
All right, cool. So it's kind of nice to see everyone shielded up and keeping everyone safe. So lots of good food here, and I think I want to order some more so I can take home. And one of my favorites is the rice noodle with beef and their chow mein, but I wonder if we can take it to go. Hey, Calvin, I just wanted to order a couple of more. I really like the rice noodle and the rice noodle and soy sauce and the chow mein. but might be too much. Can I order it to go?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just kind of curious. How do you make the rice noodle? Can I take a look?
Yeah, you can have a look.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I can do it at home.
Yeah. You can try it at home.
Yeah.
But like, because the equipment and the styles and the experience,
Yeah.
you might have a different taste.
Okay. Well, I'll do the order and let's take a look.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. And since we're doing this to go, I think Calvin gave me a nice little tip. I can just use their app and I'll get 10% off, which is kind of nice. Let's do it here. So I ordered 2 more dishes, and that's the rice noodle with beef and a chow mein. So more and more food are coming, and I've always wanted to see how they make these dishes, and Calvin has graciously let me in the kitchen and take a look. So before going into the kitchen, I'm just going to mask up. Kind of excited to see how they make this. Let's take a look. Wow. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. All right, just taking a break from the food, and this is what we have for lunch later on today at home. Okay, that's the chow mein that the chef was working on, and that is the rice noodle. That was a nice little break, and I think we've got our second wind. So let's see what else we can try. Well, let's take a look at the rice roll with the filling of crispy fish. Kind of the best of both worlds, a deep fried fish and a rice roll. All right. The rice roll just melts in your mouth. It's nice and soft, and you get a little bit of crunch on the inside with the deep fried fish. Very good. And my favorite of all time, the pork dumplings, the xiao mai. Okay, let's give this a try. It's got a nice balance of the fatty pork and the shrimp. It's all about the ratios. And nice mushrooms. Very delicious. So Albert and I are just going to continue finishing this off. I'm so glad we only got the one duck. But we're just going to enjoy this, and we'll take it back for dessert. So it's been a little bit, and Albert and I have finished up all the food. Really tasty. And here comes the dessert. I think this is a caramel pudding, and the nice thing is they bruleed it. Let's check it out. Ooh. Nice crack. The creme brulee really tops it off. Nice and crunchy on top and cool and refreshing underneath. So thank you so much for joining. This is the first time having a meal with a friend after a long time. And this is Neptune Seafood Restaurant. Very, very nice. Lots of good food and not very expensive. It's you got 20% off because it's early in the morning. So pretty impressed here. Nice peace of mind with all the safety checks with the scans and the servers with the PPE, so to speak, and very clean and good. So again, hope you're doing well and thank you for joining again. Cheers.